Hello everybody and welcome back to the Afterlife SMP. Now with the end of the year fast approaching and the holiday season in full swing, it's been pretty tough finding time to get stuff done around here, and as such, deciding which project I'm going to work on next wasn't exactly a small thing. However, eventually I made my choice. This village down here has been bothering me for ages. Since the villagers have taken their leave, I have been looking at this every day and thinking this is one ugly village and I really need to do something about it. So for today's episode, I decided to dive into it and get started on renovating the village. As you can see, the first thing we are facing is this chunk of terrain right here. It is quite nasty to say the least. It is just a floating bunch of rocks sitting right here in the middle of nowhere, ruining what could potentially be a pretty nice landscape. And I think the first thing I need to do is take care of it, get rid of it, and then see what we have to work with. Now, as you can see from this shot over here, it's not exactly pretty. It's not doing the area any favors. And it's quite a big chunk of land that's just hanging over there in the middle of nowhere. So, first order of business today is to dig it all down. And with that big nasty rock outcrop gone, it's a much better space to work with. Already it's looking a lot better, and I think this is definitely a place that we can work with now. You can see all the way to the lake from the village, but we are far from done. Now as you can see, the lake area is looking a lot better, it's a lot cleaner, but the village itself is still looking pretty rough. The terrain isn't what I'd call pleasant to look at, and the buildings are, stock Minecraft. We need to change all of that, and the first thing we need to do in order to change that is, of course, destroy what we have, and then we can start rebuilding. Now, of course, the first thing I need to do is rip all of this down to the studs, and that means taking care of all the trees, getting them out of the way, getting all of the buildings out of the way. But don't worry, the trees will be back eventually. We're going to be building some nice custom trees all around the place. And we're going to be building some beautiful chalets over here, where all of the visitors can come and stay next to the lake, have a pleasant holiday. But as I mentioned, the terrain around here is absolutely awful. So let's start off with that. And with all of the trees out of the way, you can actually now see just how bad this terrain is. I mean, just look at that. It looks like the epicenter of the apocalypse at the moment. And with the trees out of the way, I can actually see how bad this really is. This is going to take a lot of work, a lot of terraforming, and yeah, it's not a pretty sight. But I think the next thing we need to do is get rid of the buildings and then start working on the terrain. And I have landed in the tree. Let's just get out of this. And then we'll get back to the village, start taking down all of these buildings, and then we'll lay out the terrain and get it the way we want it. Now, I'm going for something a little odd here. I want it to be obviously man-made, but man-made in a way that it was supposed to look natural, if that makes any sense at all. But we're gonna give it a shot, so first things first, let's get rid of these buildings, and then let's see what happens. And that is the first one done. There's still a ton more to go, so I think we need to resort to a little bit of magic. And it's done. All of the buildings that once stood in this village has been packed away neatly into chests, and we can see what we actually have here. It's I wish I could say it's looking better, but it is definitely not. This is some of the most horrible terrain that I have seen in a long, long time. But no matter, we finally have a blank canvas that we can start from, and just look at that. It's quite rough at the moment, but with a little bit of tender love and care, a little bit of leveling and some terrain work, I think this could be quite lovely. Now I'm going to leave the well for now. I'm not sure what I want to do with that just yet. And I've also left the two houses on top of the hill over there because, well, there's still one villager around here, and I don't want to completely alienate him right away. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, there are some big tears in the countryside over here. It's not looking great. I'm going to light this up, and then I'm probably just going to level over it. Oh, I forgot about the water blindness. Okay, we're out. No worries. So as I said, I think I'm just going to level over all of these ravines that we've got all over the place. We'll have a nice flat surface to work with where we can build the chalets. But of course, that means I need to grab my shovel. I need to get digging. So let's get at it. So the terrain is coming along absolutely phenomenally. As you can see, it's looking so much better already. But we've run into a little bit of a problem. Not a problem as much as an extreme inconvenience. If we take a look at the lower level down there, I want to bring this line out to join up with that side over there. Now, as you can imagine, that's going to take absolute tons and tons of dirt. But dirt isn't the problem. I have more than enough. In fact, I think I've got about 3 double chests full of dirt over here. There we go. Just look at all that dirt. So that's not the issue. Then what is the issue? Well, if we go over here and we start putting down these blocks to make this edge over here, you can see it is really, really slow work. Because I need to be crouched to do it. And when I crouch, I am moving extremely slowly. Now, when I'm doing the edge like I'm doing here right now, that's not too much of a problem. I mean, I need to get a nice shape to it. I need to think about what I'm doing. But once I've got this edge going, I'm going to need to fill in all of the stuff in between. And that's mostly just straight lines. I don't really need to think about what I'm doing while I'm doing it. However, it still takes just as long as it takes me to lay down this edge because my movement speed is limited. So here we go. I'm just going to lay down a straight line here. And as you can see, it's not exactly quick work. So to give you an idea of exactly how slow it is, I've spent about 10 minutes just doing the edge and laying down these few lines that I'm busy with now. Now, while this is nice therapeutic work, and I guess you could call it a bit of a meditation, it's driving me absolutely nuts. If we look up here, yeah, just look at that. That's taken so much longer than it should have, simply because I'm limited by my crouch speed. And the solution is, of course, to hit up an ancient city and find myself a swift sneak 3 book. Now, there is a little bit of a problem with that plan, and that problem is as follows. Every ancient city in a few thousand block radius from spawn has probably been cleaned out already. Which means I'm going to need to find one that hasn't been touched yet, that hasn't been raided, and find myself a swift sneak 3 book. So I'm going to have to do a bit of traveling. Now, because I'm a bit of an optimist, I've decided to come to this ancient city over here. It's only a few hundred blocks from spawn, so there's a good chance that it has been cleaned out. Let's see, we've got some multi-shot and some iron leggings. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but I'll take it. Now, the biggest problem, of course, is that if I do die down in this ancient city, there's no one online at the moment to help me out. I'm going to be in a bit of a pickle, so I'm going to be careful about it. I do suspect that this has been cleaned out, but I think it's worth a look. Yeah, there's the telltale sign that somebody has been in here, cleaned it out. White wall around the shrieker. I don't think I'm going to find anything that I'm looking for over here. And there you go, set off the skulk, and it doesn't shriek. So yeah, somebody's been here, cleaned it out, so I think we need to move on. So I've been flying about looking for more ancient cities, and I have found, ladies and gentlemen, the world's smallest cherry biome. Look at that. It is one single solitary tree, a few little flowers on the ground. It is absolutely minute. Blink and you'll miss it. Now, while this is all very, very cute, it is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for ancient cities. So I think let's carry on, move on to the next ancient city and see if we can find our Swift Sneak 3 books. Now, I might not have found another ancient city yet, but I have found Miney's Donuts, and oh boy, do they look good. I absolutely do love these, and the sprinkles are just gorgeous. I think it's very brave of her to use diamond blocks for it, but we're all nice people. I'm not going to be stealing any of Miney's sprinkles, but just look at the scale of this thing. It is absolutely stunning. Miney, I do love your work, so keep it up. Anyway, I'm just getting distracted again. I think it's time for me to move on and see if I can find some more ancient cities. So let's get out of here. Alright, ancient city number 2, and I don't have high hopes for this one either because it is quite close to Miney's base, and as a result, I'm pretty sure, yeah, there we go, there's purple wool over there, which means this one has been raided as well. But I'm gonna give it a sniff around, see what I can find. There's a chest over here, let's just see. Ooh, golden apple, I will take that, thank you. But I think that's about the best thing we're gonna find down here. Yeah, just look at this. Purple wool all over the place. That means this definitely has been raided. Oh! Ouch. This definitely has been raided, so I am pretty much just wasting my time over here. Now, I'm sure if I go through the place with a fine-tooth comb, there's a chance that I might find something good, but I think this place has been cleaned out, and it's time for me to move on to the next one. Alright, we are traveling even further out, and as you can see right now, we've still got some generated terrain over here. I need to go even further than that. I need to find some new terrain, and yeah, there we go. We're getting to the edge of the generated terrain. This is all new terrain being generated, which means nobody has been here yet. If we find an ancient city, it's going to be packed. Now, as you can see, we're about 4,000 blocks out. This is all new terrain, and hopefully we're gonna find what we're looking for at the next ancient city. So I think it's time for me to start formulating my strategy. So we found ancient city number 3. This one was in ungenerated terrain, which means it should still have some goodies in it. Now, as far as strategy goes, oh goodness, water, just block that off. As far as strategy goes, I'm going to go with a horrible one. I'm pretty much going to go for hit and run. I'm going to fly in, locate a chest, land near it, open it, and see if I can find my Swift Sneak 3 inside it. If not, I'll move on to the next one, and yeah, I can definitely see that there's going to be a bunch of wardens spawning around here, which is why I'm building my nest up here. I fully expect to die. Anyway, let's get the nest built, and then let's go down there and see if we can find our prize. Alright, here we go, chest number 1, and it's a bit of a dud. Nah, not what I'm looking for. On to the next one. Alright, chest number 2 is right up there. Let's see what we got. Nah, just some junk. Yeah, these wardens are getting a bit angry. Alrighty, chest number 3. I'm gonna go for another strategy here. I'm just gonna break it and grab everything. See what we get. Ooh. That does not sound good at all. No, it's a wooden. Oh, crikey. Okay, let's get out of here. Right, nothing so far, but there is a chest right here, and this looks like a good one, and it's a freaking golden apple, okay. And a warden, let's fly. Alright, another chest, and oh, 2 enchanted golden apples, brilliant, but yeah, still not what I'm looking for, is it? Anyway, let's move on to the next one, see if we have better luck. Chest, what have you got? Nothing fancy. At this point, I'm literally just staying one step ahead of the wardens. Come over here. Oh, that warden is spawned and nothing in that chest. No, I'm stuck. Wait, no. Out of here. Oh, no. Alrighty. Nope. Another. I've already got that one. Okay, here we go. There's chest, a bunch of golden carrots. That's fantastic. No books though, so... Alrighty, this is the one. This is not the one. We've got some potions of regeneration, but I already have some of those. I've got some shards as well. I'll take those. And yeah, no luck so far. Here we go. There's 2 chests over here. Let's be quick about this. And nothing in there. And nothing in here. A warden is right on me, so let's get going. And yeah, okay. More wardens. There's a chest down there. Let's see. Anything in here? Yes. Okay, what's the other one? Oh, another one. Okay, brilliant. That's it. I am getting out of here. Where is my nest? I think my nest is up there, so let's head for it. And... oh, no! Into the nest! Okay. Well, we've survived. We got what we came for, and that means I'm gonna pop them in my ender chest so I don't lose them. I'm gonna pick up my stuff, and I'm getting out of here. Alright, we're back home. It's time to get our sneak on. So, here we go. Swift sneak and... hang on. I think it goes there. What? Why? No, it's on the anvil. It's not on... Why isn't this working? Okay, this is a little bit puzzling. You just chuck it in the anvil and... Why can I not enchant these boots? Come on. That way? Alright, now that I'm done being a complete tool and remembering that Swift Sneak goes on your leggings and not your boots, here we go. But I need a good name for these. Let's see. I shall call them my sneaky long johns. Oh yeah. And we've got Swift Sneak 3 on our sneaky long john, so let's pop them on and let's give them a test run. Oh yeah. Just look at me. I am the sneakiest. I am the quickest. I am the sneaky long john man. And now it's time to get back to work. However, before I do get back to work, I found some armor trim, and I want to put some on my armor because right now it's looking pretty bland. So what am I going to go for? Let's see. I think I'm gonna give some gold a try. Get a nice yellow trim that really pops off the netherite, and let's get that. Ooh, that is looking spiffy. I think I'm gonna go with that. And I'm just going to apply this to all of my armor. So let's grab that. Let's do the rest and let's see what we look like. Oh yeah, just look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And now it's back to work for real this time. Let's go. So yeah, that happened. I pressed escape to pause the game, walked away to go and do something else, and I forgot that that is not the way that it works on a server. So yeah, I got my brains eaten by a zombie. Anyway, we're back and we're starting to pick up our stuff, but by bit that zombie is wearing a lot of it, and there's a bunch of creepers around here threatening to blow it all up. So No, okay, we don't want the creeper to explode, because if he does, my stuff is gone. Let's just get what we can, and... Alright, zombie, take off my stuff, give it back. There we go. Okay, so we almost got all our stuff back. I haven't found my pants yet. It should be... Oh, no, don't do that. No. Anyway, here's the rest of our stuff. Our pants. Okay, I need to grab this before it despawns because I don't know how long it's been. But we should be alright. We got our pants. Okay, there we go. We got all our stuff back. We're good to go. So let's get back to completing this terrain. After playing around with a few decorations and some layouts for the chalets, this area is really starting to look phenomenal. But right now it's time to head back to spawn because there are a few things we need to go and see. Yes, indeed, 'tis the season to be jolly, and just look at the place. We've got candy canes, we've got decorations, and has this always been like this? I can never remember if this is always like this, because every time I walk past it, I think it's different. But anyway, we've got some decorations all over the place. J Barma over there has been turned into a gift to the server, and indeed, what a gift the server has been. Anyway, let's take a look around, and the first thing I want to go check out is the town hall, because Miney has been working some of her magic on it, and oh my goodness. Just look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. That wreath is phenomenal. If you haven't yet checked out Miney's work, head over to her channel and you will not be disappointed. She really is a phenomenal Minecrafter. But the town hall is not the only thing we want to see. We also want to go check out the mall, because I've heard... What on earth is that? I don't recall seeing that. Might just be that I've missed it, but anyway, we're heading to the hall because there's some stuff happening here as well, and oh, just look at that. We've got some decorations. Skunk has done some work to the front of it, and I think this is absolutely phenomenal. Skunka Mario has done an outstanding job on this mall. It is gorgeous. I love it to bits. But let's go check it out inside, because apparently there is a little surprise, and oh, these trees are gorgeous, and there it is. Look at it. It's Santa's workshop, and it is looking so awesome. Anyway, of course, I'm gonna have a seat and be Santa for a few seconds, because I think at this time of year, there's a little bit of Santa in all of us. But the mall isn't the only place that Skunk has been working his voodoo magic. He has been hard at work over at the tower as well, and that is the next thing I want to go and check out. So behind me is the tower, and that is where Skunk has done an absolute phenomenal job at building our Christmas tree. Just look at that. Let's get up there and let's go check it out. Just land over here, and then we can get a good look at what's going on. So we've got the tower, and right at the top, just look at it. Absolutely gorgeous. That tree is phenomenal. Skunk's trees always are phenomenal. But we've also got Santa up here, and those reindeer are just so cute. Look at them go, pulling Santa's sleigh. And, of course, you know, I'm gonna land in that sleigh. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, yep, I'm gonna be Santa for a second. And just look at that. The sleigh and the reindeer are amazing. The tree is incredible, but believe it or not, that's not why we are here. The reason I'm really here is actually under the tree. We've got a little bit of a secret Santa thing going over here on the server, and it's time for me to go and grab a name. So let's just land over here. I see we've already got a gift here to Jay from Secret Santa. Am I gonna open it? No, yes, no. No, I'm not gonna open it. Anyway, this is why I'm here, the Secret Santa. So let's see, hit the button, get a name. If you get your own, put your head in the barrel, and then place the gift under tree with a sign. Okay, so here we go. And no, I can't tell you who I got because it's Secret Santa, of course. Anyway, so what I can tell you is, as far as I know, the person that I got is predominantly a builder. So yeah, that could be just about anybody. But they're going to get an amazing gift, and I'm going to go and get that set up right now. So let's head out and go grab them a gift. And we're back. And I think this gift is going to be very, very much appreciated indeed. I'm not going to show you where I put it because that would just give it away. I'll pop it down on the tree off camera. And with that, I think it's time to head back home. And that, ladies and gents, is unfortunately all we have time for today. I really do hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave a like if you did, and if you want to see some more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But this is Fungusaurus Rex saying, until next time, beautiful people, stay awesome. Bye-bye.